Rolling.
Wait,
No,
are we
no,
live?
We're not live.
Are we live on Twitch? Look how
We are
meta
now.
this is. We're also look how ghetto this is.
That's so ghetto.
We're on Twitch. We're live. What's up?
No, we're
Yo,
not.
We are live now. We're guaranteed live
Yep.
now. What's up, yo?
Guaranteed live.
No, look. You're still hosting.
Hmm?
You're still hosting.
Check again.
It's gonna go off here in a second. Boom, baby. Boom, baby. All right. Let's make sure that the squad is in here.
Oh, we're right
that they're
there.
live. We got people here.
There's nobody here. Nobody's watching us.
Here we go. You guys ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Are you guys ready? Hey, let's go.
I'm ready. Looks so much better.
You look so much better.
I got a fucking creepy Tyler down there in the corner.
Hey guys, welcome to Give Me Five, your weekly podcast where we talk about games, movies, snacks, and more. I am your host, T Bishop, co-host,
Mlkey T.
and Father John in the back. This is episode 34. Welcome. if this
Jesus
is your
Christ,
first
this is 34 episode?
time- yeah,
That's
dude.
34 weeks?
No, we've done more. No, we're past week.
We're on week 40.
Yeah.
Dang, almost a year.
Yep.
That's crazy.
If this is your first time joining us, we have almost been doing this for a year.
Yeah.
Pretty much consistently. I try to stay positive. I can't because Mlkey T is the salty one, and he kind of ruins my day consistently.
I do.
Father John's supposed to fact check. Really, he just sits over there texting his girlfriend,
That's
which
true.
which is fine. Like young love is
It's good.
good.
It's good, man. And it's hard. It's hard when you look like a fucking Harry Potter character. When you look like a Weasley.
I can't believe it already went there.
We're not
Alright.
even 1 minute in.
I know, man.
And we'll put the Ron Weasley counter at the
All right.
top. to
Oh,
one.
can we have a Ron Weasley counter?
Who's that? Oh, look, it's Rusky. Yeah, dude. Dude, 40 weeks, dude. It's crazy. Like almost a year.
40 weeks. Happy anniversary.
Oh, cool, dude. Happy
Yeah.
anniversary.
Okay,
Yeah.
interesting. So, for
Put
those
the,
of you that are listening to the
counter on
audio
the board.
podcast, we just kissed. Just
Oh, yeah?
kidding. Mlkey T kissed my hand.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Well,
I have no idea what we're talking about now.
you don't.
I was just
Oh, okay.
cracking up about my Weasley joke.
So we've got we can't talk movies or TV shows today. Actually, did you watch Westworld?
No, I haven't yet.
What the?
I'm sorry. I'm not caught up yet. I've been in Vegas for a while.
So there's been 2 episodes, 2 weeks now of Westworld, and you haven't watched the first one. Uh-oh. What's... Dang, that's true.
Yo, dude, Rusky's on fire.
Yeah, except he's not Bill. Bill was tall.
Oh, it's true.
He's more like Fred,
Oh, my
the one
God.
missing an ear, I think. So, what was see, so you haven't seen Infinity War,
haven't seen
Father
Infinity
John.
War yet,
Father
no.
John hasn't seen Infinity War. You haven't seen any of Westworld.
Nope, not yet. Because I like to watch a bunch of episodes at once.
I get
So
that.
I don't want to watch one, then have to wait around for a fucking week to watch another.
Well, so I would have watched it, except I knew that y'all were coming over today, and I didn't want to be late to anything. Oh wait, so I didn't watch Westworld. I didn't watch Westworld.
I was
episode
10
2.
minutes late.
You're right.
There
I'm
were
I'm
10
kidding.
minutes.
I'm kidding. I got jokes, dude. I'm ready for you.
Yeah,
today.
he's on fire today,
I'm
bro.
ready for like your hair, dude.
Should I put a Terry joke counter on the
Yo,
board?
Yeah.
let's go. That's not
It's
going up
at
for the rest of the night. So we're not going to talk about that stuff. I will say, so I watched Infinity War, and one thing that I was stoked about was there's a lot of really good trailers leading up to it. It was like 20 minutes
Oh,
solid.
yeah,
of
dude.
just,
There's so many good movies coming out.
speaking of how do you
Whoa. You want to talk trailers real quick?
yeah, go.
Dude,
go.
the new Venom trailer?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Bro.
Woohoo.
Bro.
So
I don't know what the fuck's going on with Tom Hardy and the way he speaks in that trailer. He sounds like a little bitch in the trailer.
Really? You
Yeah,
think
when
so?
he's not Venom, he's like, we're only going
Oh.
to do this if we only do good things. Like, he sounds really weak in that.
Well,
But then when he's Venom, he's badass.
he's
But it's
playing-
really weird.
But he's playing a character. Like, it totally makes sense.
Is the character... What's the name of that character? What's that Venom's...
The guy,
Name.
the host,
Yeah.
the guy that the person that he's playing as. I don't
Yeah.
know, Father John. That one's for you. But
Eddie Brock.
Yeah,
Eddie
I don't... I
Brock.
mean, Eddie Brock doesn't sound like a wussy voice man name. And he sounds like a little bitch in that
Eddie?
fucking trailer.
you think Eddie doesn't sound like a little
Brock?
bitch name?
Last name Brock, bro.
Brock was a fucking Pokemon character.
Nerd.
He was a
What about
exactly.
Brock Lesnar?
Yeah, bro.
Also a bitch.
Watch
Dude.
the trailer. If you guys haven't seen the trailer, watch the trailer. Tell me what you think because he sounds like a weird wuss.
Brock
in
Lesnar
that.
got his ass whooped by that Russian dude.
That's
the-
true.
Fedor Emelianenko. Fuck Brock Lesnar.
What did you think of the
Shit,
way?
that's- So we fucking talk a lot of shit about
Yeah, we
50
do.
Cent. I really don't want to fuck with Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, I'm not
That's a
fucking with Brock at
really,
all, bro.
really
I'll
bad
talk shit to
idea.
50 Cent all day. He's not gonna do anything, but Brock actually
Oh,
might do something.
Shit.
Right,
we
what
gotta
do you
be
think of the way
careful.
Venom looked?
I thought it was funny. I saw a meme where they talked about how his eyes look like that
Toaster
frosting that
strudel,
you
yeah.
put on toaster strudels. I thought that was
It
like,
really does.
that's all I could
But it
see
looks
when I
good.
saw it.
I think it looks pretty decent for what it is.
I also like, so there's a video game called Prototype
Uh-huh.
that reminds me a lot of the way that like the Venom like thing that like inhabits him,
Mhm.
like the way that it works, how randomly shit like fucking comes out of his body and attacks stuff. If you haven't seen the trailer, check it out. It's fucking amazing because he has this thing that's inside his body that basically is another voice and takes over, and it's cool just the way that the animation or the CGI, like it looks really, really, really good. Like the suit, they did a phenomenal job.
For the little that we've seen of it, of the suit, it looks really good.
I also like the fact that it's a voice in his head. I
It
don't know
is.
why I think that's
yeah,
just funny.
I think that's really good. I think
Do you know anything about the Venom lore?
I think in the last what was it Tom Hardy movie he did before the Dark Knight? Not the Dark Knight, but the last Batman. I think it was Brute, some with a B, where he played like a guy in jail. That was a whole thing inside of his own head as well. So it's really cool to see that kind of like split personality type thing going on.
Oh, Bronson.
Yeah, Bronson.
Bronson. He does a good job with it. I think honestly, Hardy's just a good actor.
Terrible voice actor, but overall good actor.
Wait, what's
That's
he
why-
voice acted in?
Well, I mean, like, I didn't mean like voice actor as in that, like,
Oh, you don't like his voice?
I don't like his voice in a lot of things. So every movie that I've ever liked him in is when he barely ever talks and he's really great.
like
And-
Dark Knight.
Yeah. And then when he talks a lot, it's just weird because his voice just doesn't match. Like Mad Max, Dark Knight. What was the movie you and me saw with
Wasn't
him?
it partially because
Dunkirk.
he's
Dunkirk,
also
yeah.
like British?
So what? British people can't speak, right?
Well, like I know that that it's hard for you to deal with people that have accents. Cause
No, I like accents. He just has like a really for that guy and how like manly he looks. His voice
His
is
voice
very
doesn't really seem to
girly. Yeah,
match.
it doesn't seem to match.
you kind of make it. It's almost like what's his face? Shoot, I'm totally drawing a blank. Matt. No.
Yeah, see, like even Rusky's like couldn't agree more. He sounds like a little wimp. Like he really does. Like watch
What?
it. Watch the trailer. He sounds like a little, oh my god, like if we're gonna
Well, he's
do
also
this, we're
he's
only
almost
gonna do it for
mimicking
good.
an American accent.
So
Maybe like have
you
you ever
can't do a.
have you ever
manly
asked
American
somebody from like
accent.
Australia to imitate what
Dude, like
Americans
watch
sound
the
like?
trailer again. He fucking looks like he sounds like a slow special needs person.
So he sounds like.
Don't say me, you fucking bastard. But all in all, it looks really good. Like hopefully that doesn't make the movie bad. But the way Venom looks is pretty cool.
Honestly, with the fact that the voice is there after like, unless because I don't
he does
know
the voice too. He does the voice for the Venom,
Venom?
too. Yeah.
really does he?
Yes. That's what's really weird.
Well,
Yeah.
I thought the voice for Venom was good though. I
Yeah,
thought it was spot
it's really
on.
good. But then it's like this really manly.
So
like,
his actual voice acting is good, but his American voice is bad.
yeah, it's just bad.
Okay, that's fair. What do you think about his accent voice, like his real voice? Have you ever,
I don't know if I've ever heard his real voice. Maybe in like
what
one
movie.
movie.
What movie is he? We'll let Father John maybe find
Yeah.
that out. Speaking of trailers, how do you feel about basketball movies?
Basketball movies?
Yeah,
Like-
name a basketball movie that you like, you
White-
guys that are
White Man
listening,
Can't Jump.
or okay. If you're listening or you're watching, like chime in too. Let us know, like what's your favorite basketball movie? So why are you being serious or are you like?
Inception. Oh yeah, I like his voice in Inception. Sorry, go with your basketball. So Rusky was asking a question.
What?
Inception. He was in Inception.
Was he really?
Yeah.
That was so long ago.
I know.
Tom Hardy was in Inception.
Yep.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Anyways, go on with your basketball movie stuff.
Uncle Drew, have you seen it?
Oh, Uncle Drew.
With
yeah.
Kyle Irving in it?
Yeah.
They basically turned that
it looks.
joke,
It looks fucking stupid.
the joke of
It looks
basketball
really
player
bad. It looks really.
it's a
fucking
bunch
stupid.
of old men playing basketball.
Yeah, it looks really bad.
It does, but
Like Uncle Drew was way better when it was when he first did it. It was hilarious because people really the makeup was so good and everything. People really thought they were playing against like an old man, and this
Well,
old man was
right.
on the court. But now it's a movie, and it's just this is gonna sound
It's
really
not
bad.
a good idea
but
to turn it into a movie.
It's for certain kind of people, and it's gonna be really stupid. I'm gonna put it like just like Scary Movie 2, 3, and 4. Like you're gonna get a very direct kind of audience, and it's.
I mean, it's gonna get shitty reviews.
Yeah.
Like
It's gonna get
the
shitty
story's
reviews and
gonna
make
be
a bunch
weaker
of
than
money.
anything else that's
It's
out
gonna be
there.
like a fucking Tyler Perry movie. It's gonna get the worst reviews, but a bunch of people are gonna go see it, and it's gonna make a fucking probably.
Honestly,
shitload of
I
money.
think Medea still has a better storyline than what I've seen so far from Uncle Drew.
I agree with that.
There are a bunch of other ones that are out here. Real quick, I just want to kind of go
Air
through.
Bud. Yeah, Air Bud was a great basketball movie.
Yo,
It was like
let's
Space
go.
Jam Air Bud. He's
Hey,
just naming them all off.
Great voice acting there.
Yeah.
So, tell me if you've seen any of these trailers.
Yeah, go ahead.
These are the most. I'm gonna go through real quick, rapid fire. The top 10 trailers right now. First one is Kin.
What?
Kin
The fuck is
With-
Kin?
with Jonathan Baker and Josh Baker as the directors. It's got Jack Rayner, Miles Truitt,
Show me a picture.
Zoe Kravitz, Carrie Coon, Dennis Quaid, and James Franco.
I have no
I
fucking
have not
idea
heard
what
of
that
it.
is.
It is the #1 trailer right now, on here at least. Restoring Tomorrow. It's a
What the fuck
documentary.
is that?
Don't know what that one either. I don't know. Joaquin Phoenix with "Don't Worry, He Won't Get Far on Foot." See that?
All these trailers look fucking dumb.
And then #4 is "Leave No Trace" with Ben Foster, and
The fuck? This looks like some kind of fucking hipster shit. Did you look up top 10 hipster fucking
no,
movie
just
trailers?
popular trailers.
Jesus
Sorry, I'm using
Christ.
fucking iTunes movie trailers. It was just the app that I had on my phone when I was looking up
What
stuff.
else is on here?
What else is there?
Venom.
What's number 5? What's number 5?
Fucking Uncle Drew.
Oh, okay. See, what's number
And then
6?
Venom.
6 is Venom.
Yeah.
I feel like Venom should be
so
should've been
fuck
higher
this.
up.
This is so stupid. How is Avenger? Well, I guess it's most popular right now because Avengers at number 8. So you're telling me Uncle Drew is more popular trailer than Avengers?
Well, I guess because Avengers already came out.
Stupid.
The Misandrists,
I have no idea what
and
any
then
of these movies are.
Super Con.
Super
I
Con.
don't know what any of these movies
Yeah.
are.
Yeah, Uncle Drew is just gonna get the
Oh,
worst reviews.
Jurassic World,
That's
Fallen Kingdom,
Jurassic World looks stupid too.
but there's a good dinosaur.
Blue. I gotta save him.
That's the point. There's a
Oh,
good dinosaur,
shit.
dude. I'm in it for the.
The
I'm-
trailer fucking tells you everything already.
hey,
you want me to tell you what? You want me to tell you what happens in that movie?
They made a movie about my life.
No, fuck that shit. What?
See, you see how I got his attention there?
Yeah.
See how I got his attention
Yeah.
there? It's called Crazy Rich Asians.
Damn.
Hey, that's no joke.
Damn.
It's number 20 on this list.
Crazy Rich Asians.
It's actually it's after a book.
okay.
My imaginary girlfriend has read all of them.
What's and that's the name of the book.
That's the first book, Crazy Rich Asians.
Question: Did she read the book before meeting you or after? Meeting
After.
You?
And the funny thing
No,
is,
yes, no,
culturally
yes.
speaking, because I have a lot more of my mother's side of the family around, which is the Asian side. She's like, oh, I get these references. So it actually made the book better for her, supposedly, because of the fact that she's met my family, obviously.
All right.
Guess what's right after Crazy Rich Asians, which makes me a little upset because I've seen the trailer and I really loved it. Deadpool 2.
Oh, how the fuck that, dude? Deadpool 2 should be like the #1 trailer. That movie looks
yeah.
so good. So good. It's going to be so
Deadpool 2
much better than Infinity War.
Deadpool 2, I think, won it for me just because it embodied everything that I expected. Like
it's
I
gonna be
get
so
I
good.
get what you're saying about Venom. Like Tom Hardy, like I think he's a great actor, but like
Yeah, he's a great. He'd be great in silent movies.
and I'm not against his voice by any means. I thought the trailer, especially with the CGI, was fantastic, but Deadpool was spot on.
Oh, Deadpool's fucking great.
I loved like what was it, the very very end of the trailer, he's blocking all the bullets from the dude point blank being shot at him. and he looks at his suit and there's like two or three
Bullets
bullet
are
holes.
fast.
Your bullets are fast. It's so funny.
So good, dude. So good.
But I am excited that we're gonna see his face a lot too in this one. It seemed like there like half the trailer he didn't have a mask on. And it almost looked like he didn't have a suit either.
Well, I bet you they. I mean, I would assume, and for how much tracking work they have to do with his mask, that's probably a good reason why they did that.
Also, it sounded like they're bringing back a lot of the X-Men. Do we know?
No, they're bringing back some.
Well, I mean, they're
They're bringing back. Yeah.
He kept talking about like, oh, we have a school for that or something.
Well, he'll always talk about I mean, it's always an inside joke with Deadpool because Deadpool always wanted to be part of X-Men, but he just never has. Like, they won't let him in because he's a bad guy. So if you
He's
know
not really a
if you know the
bad
comic book
guy.
history though, they won't let him in because of that. They kind of joke around about it in the first one. What's going to be interesting is when Disney takes over Fox, and now you got all these different ways that you can
Mix and match the universe.
we can mix and match everything, and then technically Disney can now use the term mutant and things like that.
Is that wait? So something for me to know. Like, does that pull? Like, are they not allowed to use it during the script? Like,
They're not
they
allowed
can't
to
say the word
yeah,
mutant.
because it's somehow copied with inside X-Men, where
What?
Yeah.
That's dumb.
yeah. But now
so
that Disney
they
owns
can't
all
say
of it,
anywhere in the script just the word mutant
I don't believe so. No,
in any form or fashion.
they can't use it in the term of
like referencing
you're
like,
a mutant. That's what gives you superpowers.
you're like superpower. Like
yeah.
you can't tie the two.
No.
That's really stupid. Okay. So speaking of other stupid stuff,
Yeah.
let's transition a little bit.
Yeah, what are we gonna talk about? Kingdom Hearts.
No.
Oh.
Actually, that's next week. We're gonna have a special guest next week.
Oh God.
Someone
Jeez.
who you know,
already know.
Someone who is going
Yeah.
to defend Kingdom Hearts tooth
Why?
and nail.
I mean,
What?
the last game came out before that person was born, probably. That's how long
That is
it's been.
absolutely
That's
not
how
true.
long it's been since
She's-
there's been a
I think
Kingdom Hearts game.
I think she's Tyler's age. I'm pretty sure. We won't say her name because I want it to be a surprise.
I've had 3 kids in the time period
Okay.
before the next Kingdom Hearts game.
Let's be honest. I'm gonna look at Father John real quick. Father John, look at me. Does that surprise you?
Whoa!
Hey, keep it in your pants,
Whoa.
bruh.
Whoa.
So speaking of other
How long
things
has
that
it been?
suck,
15 years?
our next topic, Father
Hey,
John, if you
Father
want to
John,
put
when's-
that
when's
up
the-
in
when's the
there,
last Kingdom Hearts
is,
came out again?
about the
15 years ago?
about some gaming tournament stuff.
Ooh, gaming tournaments? I like gaming
Yeah.
tournaments.
So you were talking about Madden Challenge.
Ooh.
Tell me more about that because I don't know enough about the structure. Like, how does that
Yeah,
work?
so the way the Madden Challenge works, and I used to play in the Madden Challenge a lot. They hosted in a bunch of different
Back
states.
before esports was esports.
Yeah. They host it in different states, and then a bunch of people try out. So let's just say they got the Arizona one. And what happens is everybody shows up for the tournament in Arizona, and that winner goes on to the next round. So you have to win against everybody that's trying out in Arizona.
Naturally,
and then
makes sense.
out of it, it depends
Wait,
on
like
how
single
much.
game?
One game. It's
What's the time?
Single
what's the timer?
elimination. 2
Like
minutes. 2-minute quarters.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
But that drags on. That's probably like 20-minute games.
It's just so the way I would play would be a lot different. If I got the ball first, I would run the ball a lot and try to score right before halftime. That way, that person pretty much only had one chance to score because if I got the ball back, they were going to lose.
I have thoughts on that, but I'll let you
Yeah.
finish.
So pretty much, if you win the state, the state that the competition's in, they usually hold like 32 or 30 different states, and they take the winner of all those and they play against each other.
How many people would you have in one state typically?
Well,
Like going at each other.
so 3 years in a row, I got second place in Arizona every year, and I
but
always
how many?
lost.
Like how
So
many?
usually
people, though?
about 300 people would show up.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Which doesn't sound like a lot when you consider how many people play Fortnite and what you would think come up.
But
like,
if you do the combinations of that, like
it's a lot of people.
that's 150 games to start.
Yeah. Well,
And
it
then-
breaks down pretty quick. I mean, usually if you play you got to think about you maybe play like 8 games by the time.
Because
you get to the
it's
final
single
game.
elimination, right?
Yeah,
You
single
lose-
elimination.
So
You're-
that's
you're-
so
you're
it's
in a-
150 games.
Yep.
Then it's
Well, it just
75
depends how many people will
games.
show up for you.
Well, you said if it's 300 people though.
Yeah.
Right. So it's 150 games. Then it's 75 on the next round.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Then 30. I mean, I guess you can have do you have like a lose? How does?
There's no loser bracket. You lose, you're out.
Well, how do you deal with odd teams then? Odd number of players.
I don't know how they deal with that. I really
Alright.
don't know.
So ultimately,
I don't know if they
point,
cap it out at a
point
certain
being,
spot.
they have hundreds of games. How many
Yeah.
days is this?
It's one day.
One day.
One day.
Fuck
And if you
that.
get
I would
second,
never- I would
if you
never
get
wanna play that
second
much
place,
Madden.
they fly you out for the other wherever they're going to be at next.
Yo, put me on a NFL Blitz challenge.
Right.
Let's go.
But the winner got $100,000.
But like the nation though, like the nation winner,
Yeah, the
not
nation
the
winner.
not the state winner.
Yeah, the nation winner got $100,000.
So that brings up the tournament that I wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
Was the Optic gaming tournament. So Optic
The
is
fuck is that?
so Optic is huge. Optic is as a team that's been around forever.
Okay.
So way back in the day with like Call of Duty, I would play, and everybody knew like the people that competed. They were called Optic Gaming. They were like just a very very popular group. So with Optic Gaming, they actually moved their headquarters to Fort Worth, Texas.
Right.
Oop, pause for a second. I'm gonna take a look at something.
Rusty cracks me up.
Jeez. Wait, who's xenophobic? What?
I love
All right.
this.
Anyways,
Yeah, sorry.
so Optic Gaming moved to Fort Worth, and they're hosting a tournament there where if you are the winner of their like golden ticket challenge, because you can go there and you can play 2 games, and then basically whoever ends up in like the top, we'll say like 50
Mm-hmm.
slots,
Yeah.
gets to play in a golden ticket match.
Ooh, that sounds interesting.
You get one shot at it. The winner of the golden ticket match is going to E3 to party with Fortnite with the VIP pass. All expenses paid.
That's pretty cool.
So you're basically going to fucking rock out. Like Epic's gonna have the most epic booth, most likely.
Stupid.
They're gonna be huge there,
Yeah.
no doubt. But you get an all expense paid trip
That's pretty cool.
to E3.
Yeah, that's pretty
That's
cool.
awesome.
I think it's
That's
cool.
amazing.
I think it's amazing.
But you have to win a game of Fortnite. You have to win several games of Fortnite. And it's gonna be on PC,
Oh,
right?
damn.
Right? So we've played cross-platform.
Yep.
You know how hard that is.
Yeah, because I know.
Even when we do duos,
Yeah.
like playing.
We finished pretty well though when we do duo.
we
cross-platform.
won. I carried you to one game victory.
Yeah.
I had 6 kills. You had 0. You were dead for the majority of the match.
No.
So you know that we were streaming that day, right? So they can go back.
100% pull it up. I die maybe a couple minutes before you rocket launch those people.
Nope.
Fuck you.
Nope.
Pull up that stream. How much you want to bet?
A couple minutes. I'll bet on that.
How many minutes? It was at least died maybe 5 minutes before you won the match.
Which the match is really only like 15 minutes.
Suck a dick.
He's real salty about it.
Suck a dick.
Okay, it's all right. You suck. So, as far as the tournaments go, like I would say I would take $100,000 any day over like an E3 trip because obviously
all day
like,
long,
you're gonna
dude.
be able to
All day
buy
long.
an E3. How much is an E3 ticket? Do we know?
You can't buy an E3 ticket.
What?
It's only for media. Oh wait, now you can, huh? I take that back.
Since
Can you
when?
buy?
Now it's- no,
no,
you
it
can
used to be.
absolutely
It
buy
used
a
to be. It
ticket.
used to only be invite only. It used to be all
Well,
media.
We can get media passes,
Yes.
and we can either get them for free or for cheaper as media.
I don't think you can.
We have Father John on
Father
the
John,
case.
look that up real quick. I'm pretty sure for the longest time it was like invite only.
Well,
like
I don't
you
care
had
about
to
that.
be-
I just want to know how
So,
much it costs to get in now.
For 2018, basically they kind of stack it out. So the first 1,000 tickets are sold for $150.
That's not bad.
From there it goes to $250. Previously there was a 15,000 ticket cap.
15,000 tickets. Holy hell. But, mind you, so that's what, in November of this year?
No.
Is that right?
When?
June.
Oh, sorry, I'm thinking about something else. What am I thinking of? What's in November?
Thanksgiving.
No. Yeah. Wow.
Wow.
That's awesome. I'm so glad you know that. So,
Fuck out of here.
TwitchCon is in November. That's what it was.
Oh, okay.
October, November, somewhere in there.
Gotcha.
But E3 is in June. You said? Yeah.
June.
Yeah.
You
Cool.
just said it, June.
Okay, I get it.
Fucking catch up, bro.
Wow, bro. Dude, I'm sorry. I'm trying to talk and listen to you guys at the same time.
So salty.
Dude, just be happy I'm not making you read something.
That's fucked up. Okay. That's just as bad as Kingdom Hearts.
Oh,
Yeah.
rude. So, I don't know. If I had the ability to play in a tournament like that, I totally could fly there because Austin.
I wonder why Austin hasn't tried in tournaments like that.
Well, he's going to. He's going to this tournament. So
Okay.
we have a buddy who
He's
actually
ranked
is
pretty high.
He's really good at Fortnite, and he's going to be attending.
He's ranked higher than Ninja right now, right?
Well, according to Fortnite Tracker.
Yeah.
Actually, no. Sorry, his tracker rating dropped. He hasn't been getting as many wins. He's still getting a few wins every night, but it's not like he doesn't play as much as like a Ninja does, right? Or a Myth or those guys.
Mm.
But if you look at the last tournament, so the last tournament where Ninja only won 1 game, we talked about that last week.
Oh, when he did the charity one.
Myth didn't win any games. TSM
Damn.
Myth is also a professional. He's only 18 years old, mind you, fucking making bank, but he didn't win any games. A 14-year-old kid won a game.
Oh, wait. Who's that 14-year-old kid that made like a pro team?
Oh,
about
there's a like the young. Well, no, like the youngest professional Fortnite players, like 13 years old or something stupid.
That's crazy, man.
What are kids doing these days?
Well, he can't make any of that money yet.
I mean, he can. His parents take that.
Oh, okay.
Like, how bad would that be if they're like, all you do all day is you're gonna play Fortnite, and we're gonna take all that money.
We're just gonna homeschool you.
Dude, that would suck. Wait, can you do that? Can you,
No, there's.
do you have to pass like?
A parent would have to act as their agent and take an agent fee, but they can't take the money from.
Yeah, they
the-
can.
No.
What?
No, it's the same thing as like kid actors and stuff like that. Like the parent can act as their agent and take an agent fee by law, but they can't
So
just
an
take
agent fee of $100,000 a year.
well, it's whatever you consider it. I mean, a normal agent fee is going to be a certain percentage.
Does the kid have to sign? Does it matter? Because he's not 18. How does that work?
Well, because I mean, I can break it. I mean, pretty much what happens is
Were you
that
exploited as a kid?
yes, you can your parent becomes your agent, but because your parent is your legal guardian, they can sign for you as their agent.
So they can dictate however much they want. So basically,
No,
they can take all the money.
there's still like you can't.
What stipulations prevent?
There's
the parent
legal
from taking-
stipulations and stuff like that. People watch out for that. Like there's the industry watches out for stuff like that.
But how can they prove it? Like,
They can prove it because you
If the kid-
your
if the-
contract can't. Your contract can be. You would have if a judge orders or somebody orders, you have to show your contract.
okay.
Yeah.
And so they just brainwash the kid to be like, "You're giving us."
I mean,
all
it's
the
very
money."
possible. I mean, if you really want to go back and look at history when it comes to it, Macaulay Culkin went through something very similar, where his parents were fighting through divorce who got to be his agent so they could make so much money off of him.
Is that why he looks so fucked up?
Probably, yeah.
He looks better now. Macaulay Culkin looks okay now, doesn't he?
Well, actually, he like,
Doesn't look like a drug addict.
yeah, there's like a, I don't know why we're talking about Macaulay Culkin, but yeah, there's like actually a shot of him looking
Sounds
pretty
like
good,
it.
actually.
Okay, so
He kind of looks like a Tyler Reed, kind of, actually, when you think about it.
like a short leprechaun. I
Yeah.
feel like that's redundant. You don't say short leprechaun. You just say Tyler Reed.
I'm a leprechaun.
Wait, I mean Father John Risky.
Father John.
Cut that out.
I'm a leprechaun.
Aw. So Father John actually has something that we wanted to talk a little bit about.
Oh, go ahead,
Um,
Father John.
He brought up the Nintendo. Okay, so tell me why they call it what they call it, the Nintendo Labo toy. Why is it called a Labo toy? Why couldn't they just call it a lab toy?
Lab copyright.
What?
I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Oh, I was like, are you serious?
Well, when I think of lab, I think of like the dog, and then I think of Nintendogs, and then I think, why hasn't there been a new Nintendogs? It's a whole thing.
What the fuck is happening in your head? How did you get to that point?
You're telling me
He says
You
labs, Nintendogs. What happened to Nintendogs?
Jesus.
you're telling me
Good
you
grief.
haven't fed your dogs in months, years.
What?
Did you ever play Nintendogs?
No, I'm not that big of a fucking nerd.
What the fuck is a Nintendo?
You've never heard of Nintendogs?
Is that like those little things you had where you had to feed your egg?
The Tamagotchis.
Yeah.
Is it like that?
Kind of like that, yeah. Nintendogs. It was like old school.
Just because you
game.
say it multiple times doesn't,
Doesn't
mean we're
mean
gonna
we get it. Yeah. Nintendogs.
Nintendogs.
No, what the fuck is
Keep repeating
Nintendo?
Nintendogs.
I guarantee everybody here will know what Nintendogs is.
Basically, it's just Craig. So you're probably like it's a 50-50 shot.
I'm sure Craig knows.
Okay, well, so point being,
Anyways,
Nintendo
Lab.
Labo toy,
Okay.
Labo toy, whatever the fuck you
Labo.
want to Labo toy. I thought, like at first glance, it looked so stupid. It was a piece of cardboard that you buy for $70 for the kit.
Yep.
And then you make some sort of contraption that your Nintendo Switch or your Switch controller sit in.
Yep.
And then I saw the trailer.
Oh yeah.
And then I saw the trailer. The video for it is unbelievable. So, first of all, someone please tell me how the piano one works. So here's the deal. While Father John looks up how the piano Labo toy works, there's basically a commercial about this where they print off a bunch of giant ass pieces of cardboard
Yep.
that are perforated, that you can pop out the little piece. You know what
Yes, I know.
perforated. PER. So there's a perforated piece of cardboard that you pop out the pieces that you need, and then you fold them according to the instructions, the lines, and it makes some sort of little like toy. It's a Labo toy, and so you can put either your controllers in it or you can put the Switch in it. There was one, the first one, and they're so smart.
Yeah.
Their marketing is so good. If only they had voice chat. Their marketing is so good. They popped out some pieces and made a piano, which looked fucking awesome. I'm nerding out because I actually thought it was really cool after thinking it was really, really stupid. And they were playing the piano.
Yeah.
They had, what was it, like, I think
I think they have both controllers in there.
the controllers were in the sides.
Yeah.
Is that right? And then,
Yeah.
So there's somewhere, what I thought was weird is some of them they had it so that the Switch sat in it and you can control it with the controllers.
There's a bunch. There's like a backpack. There's like a full-on backpack one. There's a bunch of different fucking things with
There
them.
was one where they actually mimicked one of those robots, so the controllers themselves vibrate. So they had one of those little things that had there's like 4 points where it touches the ground, and then they put the controllers into it, and you can control it with the Switch, and it basically vibrates, and you can direct it. You can tell it where to go, and just by the vibrations, it'll actually like drive around.
No
if it's on a
shit.
flat surface. Yeah.
That's fucking insane.
Oh yeah.
I found out how it works, kind of.
The piano?
All of it, yeah.
I just want the piano.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
So
Was that zombie?
it's called Toy-Con Garage, which is an application that's actually on the Switch. Where basically
Which new guy? Wait, hold on.
So for the Twitch people, we have one of our good friends, Zombie, in here. I don't know who you're referring to as far as new guy. If this is your first time joining,
Yeah.
I'm your host, T Bishop. Just kidding.
I swear Zombie's been on when you and me.
Yes, we talked
Okay.
about it. He might be talking about Father John.
Oh, hey, don't be scared, man. It's not a Weasley.
Leprechauns are not
and
bad.
it's not a leprechaun. Redheaded. That's Father John, aka Ronald Weasley, aka I'm a leprechaun. He's our sound
For
engineer.
St. Patrick's Day, we had a
It's my
leprechaun theme, and then it was just a picture of Father John.
That's so funny.
We found it. We
He
found
said-
it on Google Images.
he
We
said
typed in
red
leprechaun.
hoodie. He doesn't know
What?
who you are.
Oh, I thought you said red head. How does he not? How does he? Maybe it's because I have a backwards hat on.
Yeah, it could be.
It's the hat.
You know
for
Mlkey
sure.
T. So back to the Labo toy.
Okay, so here's how it works. Basically, there's an application on the Switch where basically you choose the input and you show the output. So, for example, if a certain area is touched as the input, the output would be sound, play a high C on a piano. So you can pretty much map out the different touch.
But how does
Whoa.
the piano key know?
You actually build it digitally.
So there's wiring in it.
Yeah, it's me, man. I swear it's me.
That's the part that I don't understand.
He's like,
Yeah,
"Mlkey, that's
because
you?"
there's no camera on it.
I have no
not,
idea.
Not on the
Well,
controller.
I mean,
the
there is
controller's the
different.
one that went in it.
God, that's weird. I mean, it does have like sense of. Doesn't the controller know like how much wind you're pushing at it and like stuff
Yeah,
like that?
but they had multiple piano keys.
It's just crazy cool technology.
I don't understand.
It's
it.
cardboard. It's not even considered really technology.
Yeah, there is an RC car, like you said, powered by vibrations.
Yep. They had one where it was what was it called? What do you have a list of them? Is there a list?
There's like a fishing rod.
The
There's-
fishing rod was awesome.
So wait, so
Dude,
wait, hold on.
the fishing rod was so
so
cool.
let me just straight get salty on this real quick because that's what I do.
Why? Okay.
How much replayability do these things have? So that's going to
A
be my
lot.
biggest thing because I think the fun in this is just like when I do Legos is it's the building of it.
Okay.
But I don't know how much replayability or how in depth the games go. Like it's like if you got an application and you played an application on some kind of piano game, like you only play it so much. So like how much replayability will the piano or
Well-
the fishing, like how in depth do these games go? Or is it something you spend $70 on and it's a great experience with your kids or your friends or something like that, but then
Well,
you
so
never
as far
touch
as
it
like
again.
replayability goes, though, like if I pay $70 and it gives me a kit of multiple of these, and I can get,
Does it come with
50
multiple of them or is it just one?
That's what we need to figure out because so it's out now. It came out 4/20
Yep.
displays, of this year.
It includes all of them.
Oh, it does include all of
see,
them?
like that's perfect.
Oh.
That's not bad at all. Which makes sense why it's
But how
like,
much did you play 1-2 Switch?
I never played it.
Okay, so I'm starting to think it's a lot like 1-2 Switch, in the way
Well,
of there's like some replayability in it.
No, because it's multiple types of games.
So
like-
is 1-2 Switch.
No, but there's like
Well, I see what you mean.
there's like 10, 15 different
Okay.
versions of this. Each one has a different game to play, but each one you build something for.
I want to know how solid the
So-
cardboard is too.
It's probably nothing special.
Well, I hope it's somewhat solid because what if you accidentally rip one or something?
You have to buy a whole new kit. Dude.
Motherfucker.
But also, it's cardboard. You can fix fucking cardboard, dude.
Yeah.
Did you ever play in card? I mean, I know for you didn't have a lot of great toys, but
What
You're
the fuck, dude?
playing
What do you
kind of a
mean,
cardboard
man?
box?
Goodwill has plenty of good toys.
They had cardboard boxes.
Jesus, dude. The neighbor next door, when they got new TVs, would give me the cardboard box. I'd make a fucking rocket ship out
Do
of
you
it.
pretend to
you
be
fucking
a
prick.
TV?
Is that what a fucking TV sounds like?
That's
What
what.
the fuck?
That's what
the fuck do
7-year-old
TVs
Mike-
sound like in China?
That's what
fucking
7-year-old
weird.
Mike T thinks a TV is
John,
like.
John,
He's like, he goes like this. He goes.
That's so dumb. That's like the dumbest
I don't know
joke.
why I think that's
God.
so funny. I think
Get
it's
outta
mostly
here.
because I think that you're special,
Oh,
and
God.
as a little kid, you're just like.
Oh, I hate all
He
you
stuck
guys.
his hands out the sides of the holes where you normally
That'd be like
pick
a
out the
robot.
box.
That's like South Park when Butters plays a robot, or no, when Cartman plays a robot to go on vacations with Butters. Oh my God, that's what it
He's
is.
walking around. He's like, look, Mom, I'm electronic.
God,
I'm a robot.
that's cold, man.
That's so funny.
It's cold.
Oh, I know.
Go play
it's
with some
great.
fireworks.
Yeah, okay, I will. That's fine. Whew. Oh my goodness, that's funny.
Hey, real quick, what are other people giving this as a score? You don't have to tell me which people are, but I'm just curious what other people are saying about.
Yeah, are there
The
reviews out for it?
Oh, I
I'm
bet
assuming you
there
can
is.
only buy it from Nintendo, right?
Good. I'm glad it's entertaining.
That's awesome.
The Wired gave it 9 out of 10.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
What did IGN give it?
Why nobody ever like, IGN? I feel like is a wishy-washy.
I'm just curious.
We'll see. So,
Did Metascore?
do you guys want to pitch in and get one?
7.3.
Okay, I would pitch in and get one.
I think it'd be funny.
Oh yeah, we can do a time lapse of us trying to put shit together.
Yeah, and
It's
then
like
we can do
fucking putting
and
it
then we can
together
do
and do a
reviews on it,
website.
like we
Yeah.
always say we're going to do, and then we never do.
Oh, that's true. Too.
Let's do it.
I'm down for that.
Let's go get one. We'll get it from Toys R Us. Oh wait.
Oh, dude.
Oh.
Yo, man, fuck that shit. I'll give you guys a sad story about Toys R
Actually,
Us.
so
No,
Toys
sad story.
So real quick, Toys R Us happy. Okay, will you tell your sad story? I'll tell my happy story.
Okay, cool. So, one of my only
Happy story. So
fucking
I
bastard.
gotta. You took too long. There's a new toy that I have. Look, it's part of the setup here.
I got you that at Toys R Us.
Yeah, at Toys R Us. Thanks, man. High five.
Okay, sad story.
Okay, sad story.
I only have about 5 good memories of my father. My father
Oy.
passed away when I was really young.
Whoa. Okay.
But one of them is
Heavy.
going to Toys R Us on my birthday, and I'm pretty old, and I remember having a choice between this spaceship GI Joe ship or MLB just MLB baseball for the regular Nintendo. And I remember my
Please
brother.
tell me you said spaceship.
No, I got the baseball because my brother talked me into it. But it's like one of my greatest memories is like going through Toys R Us and looking at this stuff and my dad buying me this video game. So when I took my daughter there for the last time, it was kind of heartbreaking, man. It really was.
Did you convince her to buy the MLB this show? No, you got her to get the spaceship this time.
Yeah. No,
Dude,
man, she
I
got
like how the sad story was about one of your greatest memories and how you
It's buying video
got
games.
duped into buying something that you didn't actually want.
So I remember, but what the cool part was is like my dad never played video games with us, and it was cool because I remember my dad like getting frustrated because he couldn't hit a ball, and like and the sound that the Major League Baseball game made, like from a fastball to a curveball, like the sound would be like doo for a curveball and like a really fast sound for a fastball. And I remember my dad. I've never any other time can remember. My dad was playing video games with us on. It was like a really cool memory.
That's
And then they
interesting.
took Toys R Us away, and it's sad.
I mean, I will say, like, I had a lot of good memories playing video games with my dad, too. So, like, I feel you. I feel you. That's heavy, but I get it, dude. And that's why...
And then I bought you that toy.
Yeah. I got a little, a link
Yeah.
from
Look, it's cute.
From what's it called? Yeah, you can put it down.
Fuck that Kingdom Heart toy. Look at that. Oh, cute little Link toy.
I
It's
like that
it's
kinda
actually a
stuff.
real size of Terry.
What?
It's about how tall you are in real life.
That joke would only really work if any part of it made sense. Really? Come
Yeah.
on. This is my guy.
Look, it's-
Look, this is how big his head is in real life, proportionally.
It really is actually.
So there's one other thing that I wanted to talk about. Speaking of things that Father John likes that nobody else does, the Vive.
What the fuck is that?
Vive is Spanish for like live.
Okay. I got
So,
nothing else for that.
The Vive VR headset that he has.
Mm-hmm.
So I was reading through.
Yeah,
some
why haven't you bought the
articles.
Pro headset yet? Is it out yet?
Yeah, is that out?
I don't know. I don't know if it's
Don't
out
act
yet.
like you can't
Father
afford
John,
it.
I feel like having the internet at your fingertips right now should.
We
make it so
made that
you-
joke earlier. Okay, calm down.
Okay.
Yeah, it's out.
Why don't you have it?
It's $800
Where do you like?
Oh.
Oh yeah, fuck that.
for
Ugh.
just the headset,
Jeez.
Wait, can you use
not
it?
the towers.
Can you use it with anything? Oh wait.
Yeah, if you're an existing Vive owner, it's $800. But if you want everything, it's a lot more.
Jeez.
So I was actually talking
I
to
don't
someone
even
about
think
that
50
today.
Cent has that much money.
Someone was telling me they're like, oh yeah, VR I think is the next big thing, and I was actually able to convince him. But I was telling him, I was like, honestly, I think it's so far out. I think it's probably 10 years before it really becomes mainstream because we're still advancing
It's so
the tech.
expensive. That's
and
not even
it's so
including.
hard to get a hold
That's
of.
not even including the computer you would have to be able to run it.
Which I mean, if you're like we've had that conversation. Like the having the tower that you need is
$1,000
about
bucks.
$1,000.
Well,
But-
fuck that. Now it's probably about $1,400 because
That's not
of the way
true.
graphics
That's not
cards
true
are.
because graphics cards are actually dropping in price right
Oh,
now.
thank God.
So at the end of this year, they're supposed to have I believe what they're called ASICs, which I was reading about their dedicated mining rigs. So they're supposed to be set specifically for that. And so as of right now, the prices are dropping. And MSRP on like a GTX 1080, which is one of the top of the line NVIDIA graphics cards right now, is $600. They're selling them for probably around $700. You can probably get them for close to MSRP.
Oh, so they're not what they were a couple months ago.
Right.
where it was
Because they
fucking
were
insane.
the 1080 Ti was going for like over $1,000 easily.
That's crazy.
You can now get it for $600.
Yeah, see,
Nice.
there you go. So
That's
it-
so much better now.
Perfect. So you're able to hit MSRP with GPUs right now, even for the best ones. So like if
So it'd be about $1,000 for.
so
a good.
we talked way back about that. Like
So
buy
even
your
then, you're
graphics
at
cards now.
$1,000 plus $1,400 for everything you would need for the Pro one right now. So you're looking at $2,500 just to get playing.
Yeah, and that's why I said like I think mainstream wise, not really gonna hit the mark anytime soon. Augmented reality is really underestimated. I think.
Yo, so I've seen some. I agree with you on that actually, because my buddy got this laser tag set that also puts AR in it.
Yeah, the one that you like put your phone on.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it was fun as fuck to play.
Which is crazy because all you need to do is remove the friction of what the augmented reality is. So you essentially all you've done is you turned your phone into the HUD that you would normally have on your screen if you're playing a game, and then you're playing something that's physical, right? Like
Yeah,
it's not
like
an
it's fucking
e-sport,
badass. And I
it's
mean,
not like,
it even maps out the area, and there's almost like drop zones and ways
Yep.
to get more ammo. Like it was pretty badass.
and it's
So
so
you add
simple to
VR
use.
on top of AR. Like if there was just glasses we had on that had AR
Well,
mixed with.
so that'll be
that'd
down the road. I
that'd
think
be
that's
fucking dope
I
as
think
shit.
that's 20 years in the future. Glasses that switch between AR and VR, I think, are
Or
down.
can mix
are,
the both.
like mixed reality glasses, absolutely. But I think AR augmented reality is so close. All we need is in the next 3 or 4 years, glasses that you can buy that give you some sort of connection directly to your device where you can control things.
Oh, that'd be
And
cool.
even if you don't control this, you don't have to control things. Like you can just literally see in augmented reality whatever it is that you would normally be doing on one of your devices. Like if my girlfriend could play Gardenscapes from like a set of glasses, like how cool would that be? But then that begs the question of what about kids getting them? Kids are already playing Fortnite because of Fortnite Mobile and terrorizing classrooms.
It's gonna be like Ready Player One, man.
we're not super far off with
Yeah.
augmented reality.
Like,
See,
we're-
like you
we're
start
real
thinking
close
about
there.
that, and
Yeah.
really, we're not super far off with AR.
I mean, what's crazy is if you actually think about it, it might be like how the actual book is, like you said, where kids are going to school in the Oasis.
In the Oasis,
Yeah.
yeah. That kind of scares me. I'm not gonna lie.
It's kind
I
of
don't want to.
kinda
I don't
trippy.
want my kids in the future going to school.
No, 'cause you know what scares
like-
me? Fucking Wally and everybody getting fat and just being in augmented reality and just fat as fuck.
that's in
That's
our
what
future,
scares me.
regardless. Well, that's in our future as Americans.
Yeah.
Because it's already happening. We don't need any more reasons to get fat. We're already obese. What are your thoughts, Father John? If it drops in price half, are you gonna buy it?
No.
Why not?
I don't have the computer for it.
You don't
Really?
think so?
For the Vive Pro?
Yeah.
Why not?
What are the required specs for it? Do you know?
Let's find out.
I feel like it shouldn't be anything too crazy. Like I have a 1070 on my computer, and I would be hard pressed to say that it would bog down my machine. Like you guys have seen my rig. Like I have 3 different monitors hooked up to it.
Yeah, it's like a weird way to watch porn with that many monitors, man.
Screen to screen, bro. Screen to screen. I'm not fist bumping you on that.
So
I'm really not. I'm sorry. I
The-
can't give you that one.
the minimum
really.
is a 1060
Yeah.
for the minimum.
What do you have?
I have a 980,
Oh,
but even still, the recommended is.
bro,
like
you can get a 1080
1070.
Ti for $600 right now. Great, go get it.
But that's a lot of money for something that I feel will be outdated, because the Pro came out not too late after the original. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Do you think it's gonna turn into the same type of tech as TVs? You know how like a
Yeah.
brand new TV comes out and it's $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 right now, but if you wait a year or two, it drops to probably a third.
Well,
of
you got to
that.
think of
Absolutely.
how much a flat screen was when it first came out. I mean,
Yeah.
there were 10.
But if you buy a TV right
$10,000.
now
No,
from
you can
2
go-
years ago, you still have basically the newest tech. It's gotten to the point where TV technology doesn't change really that much. Like there's some cool new features, but it doesn't
Well,
really
the hard
change.
part with TV technology, and to even jump on this topic, they've tried different ways to sell TVs more and more and more, and that's when you saw 3D glasses and everything come up because prices were dropping. There's really not many other area they can go with TVs right now other than
charging you $600 for Bluetooth capabilities.
well, now they're smart TVs. I think it would have to be OLED would be the only way.
which is what's the newest thing out right now.
Yeah.
But when you
But
when
that's
you look
still
at
so
VR tech,
expensive. I mean, an OLED 50-inch TV would be, God, probably like $9,000.
it was like going from like what's it called, the
well,
CRT to going to
yeah.
like plasma. And
Well, when
like,
I was at NAB, they had the new Sharp 8K TV there, but it's a
Ooh,
monitor.
There's no content for 8K. 8K
There
right
is.
now.
The Red Weapon, 8K camera.
So you're
It
gonna
was-
record stuff and actually watch it on.
On
Oh,
8K.
wait, you said it was a monitor or is it a TV?
I'd
There's
have
a
to-
difference because
I'd have to look at the post.
if you're talking about a TV, nobody is hooking up their Red Weapon after they filmed directly to.
No, I'm pretty sure it's a monitor. I'd have to look.
And what good does it do you editing in
Just
like?
to see it in real time.
So what's the difference between that and being able to look at it on a 4K monitor?
To be completely honest, there's not too big of a difference. Like it would just look sharper.
I
It's
thought
a
the reason
very
why you shoot
special
an 8K
70-inch 8K monitor that are working together with Sharp to make available to you 8K red 3D camera owners.
But is it HDR?
Nobody gives a fuck about HDR.
Really? What? That's not true at
in the
all.
industry.
What?
The only way. The
Oh,
only
because you color grade.
No, we color rate. The only reason most people care about HDR in film would be
It'd be
being able to
it'd be
pull
post.
all the colors out of, like, if you shot on a really bright day and the clouds were getting blown out, you could switch it to HDR and get like an even tone out of it.
Okay, but the only reason why you care about HDR
But I could do that in post.
is what I'm saying though is like HDR doesn't matter to the creator, only matters to the consumer.
Correct.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
Like
I get that.
like most HDR shooters for photography are people that don't. A lot of it's for people that either don't understand exposure ratios, or you're dealing with something that you would have to drop your shutter or drop something to get the color of the water, and then you would have to change it a different way to get the right colors of the cloud. So HDR just takes random different shots of it and exposures and then layers it. You stitch it together how you want to give like a beautiful picture, but it's kind of cheating.
I still want to do
So-
Vine videos with the red weapon.
All day long. All day
I
long.
want to do 10-second videos of just really stupid shit
All day long,
and
man.
just use obnoxiously expensive equipment.
We got it.
We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. I like that.
But there are some cool things. I mean, you can get something. It's stylizing. It would be like a very Zack Snyder, like you're stylizing and things like that. But again, you could do all that in post.
Yeah.
HDR capabilities right now on cameras for video cameras don't.
And I poked the bear when I
I know
started talking
they
about
don't.
tech.
They don't exist, but they do exist in a monitor. There is a company that makes a really great monitor that records in HDR, but all it's doing is taking a raw video and putting a certain kind of LUT on it to make that happen. Go me. That's all I got. That was a lot of information. Sorry.
Holy shit, dude.
You started talking cameras, dude. You know what's gonna happen if you start talking cameras.
I didn't realize that I fucking opened that Pandora's box. All right, well, thank you guys so much for listening to Mlkey T ramble on. Mlkey
Cameras.
T. I apologize.
Cameras
I can never
are cool.
Get fucking names straight.
It's okay. You know what?
Mlkey T.
You can
Well,
find
I
me
mean,
on
that's what the L
Instagram.
is for.
Mlkey T.
T Mikey 7.
T Mikey 7.
Shameless plug. So
Yeah,
if
it
you guys
was.
do, if you guys do want to see more of our content, you can check out all of our streams, live and in post on twitch.tv/tbishtv, TBISH-TV. If you want to see the rest of our content, there's a ton on our website. It's giveme5podcast.com. The number 5.
See.
Give me 5podcast.com. We also have an Instagram and a Twitter. Follow us, and we'll post stupid stuff all day.
long.
Every other day, kind of, maybe sort of. We're gonna get better at that, I promise. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. I was your host, T Bishop, Mlkey T, my co-host, and Father John in the back. See you guys next time.
Peace.